Some call them scientifically impossible places, we call them scientifically unexplainable places, and they're totally real. On this magnificent planet, there is a lake where the water is electric blue and a volcano where the lava is neon blue. There is a river where never-ending lightning storms rage on above it, and even a well where petrified teddy bears hang within. We don't know why and might never find out, but these scientifically unexplainable places are awesome and can be witnessed by anyone, though some of these might kill you. And if Disney's Up taught us anything, adventure is out there. So, let's take a look at these 15 scientifically unexplainable places. Before we start, make sure to hit the like button. And if you are new here, subscribe for our upcoming videos. 15. The hum of the Taos. In Taos, New Mexico, many residents of the area have been complaining about a constant humming sound heard almost everywhere in town since the 90s. It's been over 20 years and researchers can't figure it out, but suggests that maybe the townspeople are super hearers, who just hear better than most other humans. 14. Circles of Namibia. In the Namib Desert there are fields of grass filled with perfect circles ranging from 10 to 65 feet in diameter. Researchers thought it was termites that were culprits behind the circles, but that was disproved. Now they're just a mystery. 13. Bermuda Triangle. In the Atlantic Ocean, between Bermuda, Florida and Puerto Rico, is the infamous Bermuda Triangle. This is where many aircrafts and ships have disappeared throughout history. Today, not nearly as many vessels and flying vehicles disappear, but some still do. People say it's either a tropical cyclone-rich area, just above the legendary lost city of Atlantis, or a zone where magnetic forces mess with compasses causing travelers to get lost. 12. Movil Cave. In Romania, there is a cave with an atmosphere unlike any other, sulfuric beyond belief. The Movil Cave hasn't seen light in 5.5 million years and has a lake of sulfuric water that smells like rotting eggs, air containing hydrogen sulfide with 100 times the carbon dioxide than the surface. 33 species live there that don't exist elsewhere. They also feed off the foam that forms on top of the stones. It was discovered by laborers scouting for power plant locations. 11. The Singing Rocks of Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, on top of a hill, there is a field with strange rocks that sound like cymbals off a drum kit when struck. The natives of the area said they came about through natural phenomenon, but the weird sound abilities are unknown. (10) Hestelen Lights. In Norway, there are floating lights of white, yellow and red at night over the Hestelen Valley that remain for seconds to over an hour, sometimes. It's been around since the 1930s. Researchers believe it's ionized iron dust that caused the lights, but it's unconfirmed. 9. Lake Karachay. There is a radioactive lake at the site of a former Soviet Union nuclear weapon factory called Mayak facility. They would dump nuclear waste into the water here. An explosion occurred in 1957, spreading the radioactivity's particles in the lake over 9,000 square miles. And then in 1967, the lake dried up, spreading radioactive dust another 900 square miles. If you stand near this, you'll die in an hour, even though it was covered up with concrete, to cover up the disaster. 8. Grooner Sea. Near the Hokkaido Mountains is a park that is underwater each spring. In the winter, the park gets so much snow that when it melts, the park's lake doubles in size, drowning the park. After this, if you swim or scuba, you can see benches and bridges under the water. The park resurfaces in the summer and looks pretty ordinary in the autumn. 7. Shanay Timpishka. There is a boiling river that is 4 miles long in the Amazon that gets as hot as 196 degrees Fahrenheit. Researchers don't know how it's so hot because the nearest volcano is 270 square miles away, but they think it might have to do with the water coming out of the cracks from the earth underneath it. If you go for a swim, you will get cooked from the inside and won't be able to reach shore because you'll be in too much pain. Many animals have already tried and died horribly. 6. The Double Tree of Orzo. In Piedmont, Italy, there is a cherry tree that grows directly on top of mulberry tree. It has to do with parasitism, but never before has this happened. Both trees are fully formed, healthy and are still living long lives. The locals believe a bird was the culprit behind this one, and the seed it dropped was a real winner. 5. The Petrifying Well. In Yorkshire, England, water trickles down off a cliffside, which is shaped like a skull, into a hole where any object left in the water gets turned to stone in 3 to 5 months. People have left teddy bears for the ultimate creepiness. The theory is either a witch's curse or, as researchers believe, an unusually high mineral content in the water with petrifying capabilities. 4. The Beacon of Maracaibo. There is a lightning storm over the Catatumbo River in Venezuela that never stops. It rages on from 7 p.m. for 10 hours, 260 nights a year. Researchers think it has to do with uranium or a collision between the Andes Mountains through warm trade winds, evaporating water and methane from a nearby oil field. In 2010, it stopped mysteriously for a day and then started again 6 weeks. But why? 3. The Blue Pond of Hokkaido. There is a lake with electric blue and green water that shimmers in Hokkaido, Japan and changes with the seasons. It's a man-made lake, but it was intended as a reservoir. Researchers think this occurs from the aluminum hydroxide particles in the water that reflect light inexplicably. 2. Kawah Ijen. There is a volcano that spews blue lava in Indonesia due to the sulfuric gases from the sulfur mine within. The blue-colored flames condense into liquid sulfur which spills down looking like neon blue lava. It's actually not lava and it makes the air real toxic. The workers in the mine suffer through the unbreathable air while they work in the light of a pale blue glow that's slowly killing them. 1. Pink Lake Hillier, Australia. This 600 meters long lake off of Western Australia's southern coast stands out with its bubblegum pink water. No one can explain the source for its unique, bold color. However, it is safe to swim in this non-toxic, highly saline lake. So, that is the wrap of 15 scientifically unexplainable places. How is it? Share your thought below in the comment section. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.